This is one of the things that we've always wanted, a transparent background. Look at this, a see-through background, bro. What's going on? If all 9 of these leaks are legit, Apple might be planning its biggest jump in iPhone history. And honestly, some of this is shocking. What's going on? What's going on? This is Xkaii Tech, and today we're reacting to the 9 leaked changes for the iPhone Pro Max. Some of these feel unbelievable, and some feel like complete fantasy, so let's see which ones make sense. Before we get into this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and let's dive in.
The iPhone 18 Pro is rumored to be getting some pretty cool upgrades. In fact, there are 9 changes that have so far been leaked. The first
Ooh, I'm so excited. Also, at the same time, the 18 is coming out very soon, which is so weird that we also just got the 17 not too long ago. 2 months ago, by the way. 2 months ago.
change is in terms of the release schedule, something that I also mentioned in our iPhone 18 leaks rumors video right here. Essentially, from next year, Apple is said to be updating their release schedule. The Pro models and the long-awaited iPhone Fold are set to stay on the usual fall release schedule. Meanwhile, the more affordable iPhones, the iPhone 18 and 18e, are said to be shifting to a spring launch schedule.
So they're moving everything back? Well, not everything back, but they're moving the cheaper phones back and the more expensive ones forward. Why? I feel like, wouldn't you do that backwards though? Like, put the cheaper phones first so that people can be like, oh, this is what the cheap one feels like. I wonder what the more expensive one feels like. So that way they'll be more excited to purchase the more expensive one? I don't know, I'm just saying.
We're looking at September 2026 for the Pro iPhones and the iPhone Fold. Then spring 2026 for the iPhone 17e, followed by the iPhone 18 and 18e in spring 2027, possibly with the second-gen iPhone Air as well. So if
iPhone Air 2nd generation. Yo, the iPhone Air is kind of crazy. It is so thin and so lightweight. I feel like, for me personally, I'd probably lose it. But like, it is such a really, really unique phone for how thin it is.
if you're looking to upgrade your iPhone this year, the only option that you'll have would be the iPhone 18 Pro, 18 Pro Max, and the iPhone Fold. I'll be covering the Fold.
Yo, the iPhone Fold looks insane. Like, in my opinion, I really hope it's like a miniature iPad and a phone at the same time. Because like, if they do that, that would be pretty much like game over for every other company.
In a separate video, so make sure to subscribe for that. Speaking of release schedules, on a separate note, I'm very surprised and sad to hear the news that Marquez is shutting down.
Whoa. Let's see. Hi, everyone. It's been over a year since we launched panels. Along the way, there have been plenty of highs, and we were able to hit a few great milestones. Okay, that's what's up. I'll say just pause to read for this.
His wallpaper app, Panels. Panels share the same vision as our own app Wallpapers that we launched a year prior, allowing...
Oh, Panels was the dude that he made wallpapers so that people can like purchase wallpapers, but also at the same time for like artists to make wallpapers so that people can pay full wallpapers for their phones.
creators to share their work, promote their work, and also earn, whilst offering you guys the best possible wallpapers on the market. And that's still the case today. Wallpapers now has close to 2,500.
Oh snap, I just realized he just sneakily snuck that in there. What a great way to do an ad. So this is his product called Wallpapers.
Wallpapers, all of them in full 8K quality, with close to 40 creators from all around the world, and still with 0 ads. So if you want to support our creators and get some stunning wallpapers that you can use on all of your devices, you can check out Wallpapers.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40
by using the link below. Now, back to the iPhone 18 Pro models. The next change is a couple of design tweaks. The overall design is set to...
I will be honest, the coffee color, like that... I know some people out there like do enjoy that color, but for me personally, it does not look right. It's not it. It's just not it.
to largely remain unchanged, with a triple camera setup.
Look at that black. Oh, triple camera setup, black. Look at you, sleek spy looking. Oh, I like that. See, I like that.
On the back inside the current camera plateau. What is changing though is the weight that's increasing, and also the thickness, which is also increasing. While the increased thickness usually translates into a bigger battery, I'm not really a fan of
bigger battery. Wait a minute. If he's saying it's a bigger battery, then something's going on. Why would we need a bigger battery? Okay. From my understanding and from the last videos that I did, if we're gonna need a bigger battery, it has to do something with the AI. 100%.
the added weight. Because the iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to weigh around 243 grams, making it the heaviest iPhone ever.
You know something? I'm actually not mad at that. I would like to have a heavier phone to make me feel like I'm holding something, you know? And on top of that, it makes me feel like I'm holding something important. Because think about it, a lot of us who are social media platform people, all our banking and all our main information is on our phone. Mind you, we get into our PayPals and all that, and our platforms pay us through our phone. So if the phone is nice and heavy, I feel like, yes, it feels important in my hands.
Even surpassing the iPhone 14 Pro Max at 240 grams, which was made out of stainless steel as opposed to aluminum on the 18 and 17 Pro Max. By the way, the 17 Pro Max had a weight of 233 grams. Aside
That's not bad, but wait, he said aluminum? Aluminum? In like the new 17 and 18? I don't know about that. Aluminum is like great, but it's not amazing. Scratches and it could easily fold and bend.
from the weight and the thickness, there are some more back design changes actually happening, specifically when it comes to the back glass portion. Digital
Wait. Back glass portion? What? Hang on.
chat station suggests that Apple may go with a transparent look for that back glass.
Oh my god. Yo, this is one of the things that we've always wanted. A transparent background so we can see the insides of the workings of the phone. Oh my god, this is incredible. Hang on, keep
Making
going.
it more in line with their current liquid glass design.
Yes,
and
I
think
totally
that'll
get
be
it.
super cool. A see-through back.
Oh my god. Look at this, a see-through background, bro. Yo, okay, for a lot of people, you don't understand. Being able to see the workings of your phone or any device is like the most niche thing when it comes to tech products. Like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I'm so glad they're finally doing this.
That would allow us to see some of the components. That would be really sick. Although I would actually be very
Yes, that'll be very sick. I really hope that they do it though. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that.
surprised if Apple actually does this. Instant Digital, on the other hand, suggests that Apple may go the other route and minimize the color difference between the glass portion and the aluminum unibody back, so that we finally get a uniform look rather
Ooh, I don't like that uniform look. Honestly, the uniform look is not it for me.
than this two-tone design that
Oh, see, the two-tone is nice, like except for that orange phone, but the white and the blue, the two-tone, that is pretty.
I was never really a fan of, especially on the silver model. But what do you guys think? Which
He's a hater. He's a hater. But still, oh my god, look at that. Yeah, I would definitely 100% go with the see-through. That is so dope. I really hope that they do that. Oh my god. If they do this, I'm 100% getting the phone. If they do this, I'm 100% getting the phone. Hands down.
back design would you prefer? The current design, a transparent back, or a more uniform design? Speaking of design and colors, we may be seeing some fresh new colors for the iPhone 18 Pro and the 18 Pro Max, according to Instant Digital on Weibo.
Ooh, yeah, take that coffee out, but the purple and that maroonish red, that looks nice. Those two look real nice.
We may be seeing a purple make a return, as it was quite popular on the iPhone 11, 12, and the iPhone 14.
Totally makes sense. If the color has been popping off on those phones, a lot of people bought those color phones, I'm pretty sure. And I personally got like a darker one, but I definitely like this purple color. Purple is one of my favorite colors.
Early leaks seem to indicate that it could be even more punchy and even more bright than the previous models. And if Apple does launch a purple, I'm thinking that this could replace the current cosmic orange that we have.
Cosmic. Ooh.
We may also see an entirely new color called burgundy. This color would blend rich crimson with trace.
Yo, that it looks so nice. Oh my god. That's like a Christmas phone right there. This is 100% a Christmas phone.
Pieces of brown or purple for this darker wine-like tone apparently. And then we've got coffee, which would be apparently similar to desert titanium on the iPhone 16 Pro.
See, desert titanium looks good because it's got like that creamy look to it, but the coffee is just too much, too deep.
The bad news is that apparently we won't be seeing a black color either on the iPhone 18 Pro, and I'm honestly very...
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Black is like the most important thing. Come on. It's like the most slickest part of the iPhones. I enjoy getting their dark products.
Disappointed. I've always had a black iPhone, and this year I had to go with the blue, which I'm not still fully sold on. From what I've heard, the reason is simply that an anodized aluminum black back would be very...
Yeah, I can see that. The scratches will be very prominent. You will see them every single time, especially if you have like keys in your pockets and your phone goes in there too. I mean, that's if you're not using a case. If you're using a case, you'd probably be okay. But the fact that they're just taking it off the line is kind of sad.
Scratch and scuff prone as opposed to the brighter colors. Also, there's no silver mentioned in this leak, although...
You gotta be kidding me. Silver and black. Come on. Those are like the key components of a phone color. Come on.
I would be very surprised if we don't actually get a silver at all. So now onto the more substantial changes. We have a couple of camera upgrades that are rumored here. The biggest one being a variable aperture on the main module of the iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max. Something that we used to have on phones like the...
Wait, hang on. The aperture just moved. Wait a second.
Samsung Galaxy S9 that allowed you to adjust the amount of light hitting the sensor.
The fact that we could do that on the Galaxy, yes, that was very, very cool. Are you telling me that we can do this on the iPhone as well?
Other phones like the Xiaomi 13 and 14 Ultra also had the same feature. Right now, the main camera on the iPhone 14 Pro, 15 Pro, 16 Pro, and 17 Pro, they all use a fixed f1.78 aperture.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but what are we saying now?
Variable aperture, the iPhone 18 Pro would allow you to adjust the opening of the lens manually, much like on a dedicated camera, giving you far...
Yo, that's so crazy. We can do this manually now? On the new iPhone? The iPhone 18? Yo, for anyone that's a camera person, the photographer, videographer, this is a game changer. And it goes down to 1.4. That means you are shooting in low light with ease.
Greater control over the depth of field, the subject focus, and just the overall blur.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Essentially, a more open aperture is great to have in low light or when you want more depth of field, whereas a more closed-off aperture is great for keeping more of your shot in focus, or for when you're shooting video in a bright daylight scenario and you want to reduce the exposure without increasing the shutter speed, something that can create jitter in the shot. However, this is actually an expensive feature to include, reason why Samsung and Xiaomi actually stopped using it. Now, there's one more camera upgrade coming, but before that, let's talk about the dynamic island changes. Some reports have suggested that the Face ID sensors may be moving under the display, therefore...
Oh, right. Yo, I can't even... I was very skeptical about the Face ID thing, but now that it's tied to like a lot of the things that I log into, bro... It is such a game changer and a lifesaver because there's sometimes where I forget a password to something and then all I do is just put my face in my phone, bloop, and I'm in.
Shrinking the whole dynamic island. But more credible sources such as Mark Gurman and Instant Digital have reported that while indeed the dynamic island could be getting smaller, the Face ID hardware won't be moving under the display, at least not this year. However, I would still take a smaller dynamic island. Then the front camera is also set to be bumped to a 24 megapixel sensor from 18, although 24 megapixel...
Oh my god, 24 megapixel? That means like we're getting more frames. Oh my goodness. That means we're getting more width.
Megapixels is actually what the sensor's resolution is right now. It's just that Apple is only using the 18 megapixel part of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the same sensor, but with the full area of it being used.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it makes sense if they already have it in the phone. Then now it's just about opening it up to be able to use the full version of it because it's already in there. So then just let us use the whole thing.
So that you can actually take one by one photos and videos. Which brings me to the performance. I think the iPhone 18 Pro will be a beast because it's rumored to be using the brand new 2nm A20 Pro chip. This is said to be manufactured using TSMC's brand.
I don't even know what any of this TSMC nanometer chip, Apple chip A20. If you know what any of this stuff means, in the comments below, let me know. Please explain it. Please teach us. Let us get an understanding of what this is, because I am brand new to tech.
Brand new wafer level multi-chip module, or WMCM technology, where the RAM is built into the same wafer as the CPU, GPU, and neural engine, instead of being placed next to it.
Like all of that, what does that even mean? Like for me, I just use the phone, but I guess it would be good to know like how it fully functions in terms of, like he said, RAM and this A20 Pro booted her to do.
Talked about this in the previous videos, but essentially this could mean much faster performance, better Apple Intelligence responsiveness, and improved power efficiency.
So if he's saying that all this stuff, so all the A20 stuff improves the power and the performance of the phone, so making it faster, making it more, like, I guess you could say, agile. But does that help the battery though? I need to know, does that help the battery?
Possibly even more internal space saved inside for a bigger battery. We may also...
Ooh, bigger battery. Okay. Now, I mentioned something about this, and a bigger battery, yes, but I feel like we can go a step further than just a bigger battery.
See a redesigned vapor cooling chamber made from stainless steel to dissipate heat even better.
I didn't even know that this was a thing. They could put vapor cooling chambers in a phone? That is just like, what? But it totally makes sense. If you're going to be putting a bigger battery in the phone, so most likely it's going to be something that's going to help with the AI that's going to be in the phone, because that phone's going to be getting hot if it does not have a way to cool it down. Because one, there's going to be a bigger battery, and two, we're using AI in there, so it's not just using power from your apps, it's also using the power to power the AI and the phone. So yeah, it's going to need a lot of juice.
Than this year's model. Speaking of chips, we're also expected to see a new C2 modem, the successor to the C1 found inside the iPhone 16e and the C1X found inside the iPhone Air. Now, the C2 is finally set to bring back the millimeter wave technology, which was actually removed in the C1 modems, for faster speeds and also better power efficiency than the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max, both of which use the Qualcomm chips. And finally, we have the thing that I'm excited for the most, a brand new main sensor. One that's set to be made by Samsung instead.
Wait. Did you just mention Samsung in an Apple video? Whoa, wait a minute, I'm so confused now.
Of Sony. Not only that, but this sensor is said to be specifically made for Apple instead of being a...
Wait, so Samsung made a sensor for Apple? What?
Different sensor that auto manufacturers can also use. It's rumored to be a new 3-layer stacked image sensor referred to as PDTR logic that integrates 3 layers of circuitry, which could improve camera responsiveness, reduce noise, and noticeably increase dynamic range. We don't really know anything about the size of the sensor or even the resolution, although my guess is that...
I'm very curious. I hope it's like, because I've heard rumors like it's going to be like 8K. And if it is 8K, bro, they are breaking the game, because that will essentially mean that we're going to slowly start phasing out like actual cameras.
That this would be the same sensor size and the same resolution as well, just a newer sensor that would perform better than the current Sony sensor. I'm definitely not expecting this to be a 1-inch sensor. I would love that to be the case, but we've had so many leaks on that over the years and that never really happened. In fact, for the past 4 years, Apple's been using the exact same main sensor from the iPhone 14 Pro.
That is embarrassing. No offense, I love Apple, but that is embarrassing that you guys never upgraded the sensor for 4 years straight. It's like, this is an opportunity that's missed. But for this new phone, the iPhone 18, it's really looking like it's geared towards content creators and like people who make videos and make money with making videos.
To the 17 Pro. So I'm definitely hyped a bit about this upgrade, but I'm just not expecting it to be a game changer. Now, aside from this, there is one more change that's actually pretty big, although that one deserves a video of its own. So do subscribe for that. But yeah, all in all, the iPhone 18 Pro looks like a refinement of the iPhone 17 Pro rather than a massive change. The true massive change would be the iPhone Fold.
The massive change, which is the true massive change, the iPhone Fold. Oh my God, this is insane. I'm actually super excited for the iPhone Fold because this would be essentially like Apple's first foldable phone, right? I mean, that's different. That's hella different. Oh, and by the way, like the video. Helps a lot. I appreciate it.
Video on that also coming soon. And yeah, aside from this, check out our app wallpapers for some awesome designs. And
Dang. Okay. So we got the iPhone 18 coming out. I'm pretty sure in 2027, which is, I mean, not too far away from now. The iPhone 18, the iPhone 17 just came out. Oh, man, I'm super excited about this. And I'm pretty sure this phone is very much designed for like creators with this new camera that they're going to be putting in. I'm kind of like excited for it. It's a new camera and it's going to have a bigger battery, which is definitely going to be powering the AI that's going to be in it. It's 100%. I can definitely tell you that. And they have a whole new interface, which is like super dynamic, and it's going to be faster and more responsive at the same time. So the iPhone 18 is going to be a beast. And in light of that, let's get into a Xkaii Tech upgrade. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Xkaii Tech upgrade, and today we are upgrading the iPhone 18 Pro Max. Now, this phone is not coming out until 2027, around there, so but for now, if you are listening, come closer. The upgrade that this phone needs, instead of making a bigger battery, make it so that it has 2 batteries. Now, I mentioned this in my other video. 2 batteries is going to be the most important thing that you will do in this phone. Now, here is the reason why. 1 battery will power the AI and the apps, the big power draining apps like Facebook, Instagram, and all those apps, your GPS. And the second battery is going to power just the normal base function of your phone, which is the calling part, the camera, texting, and anything that's just minimal function. So that way you have 2 separate components, so that way you have 2 different batteries that are functioning for 2 different components of the phone. That way, if one side of the battery dies, like let's say the section that is using the AI system, if that part of the phone dies, that's fine. You still have the secondary battery, which will be powering your calling and your texting, so that way you don't have to worry about getting lost or anything like that. And possibly even make it so that your satellite portion of the phone, yes, the iPhone 18 is going to be connected to Starlink. I'm pretty sure they're working a deal on that, so that way you can use Starlink satellite to make calls. That means if you're lost in the jungle and you have an iPhone and it has battery charge, you can call for help. So with that in mind, the secondary battery will also help power the Starlink satellite phone part of the phone. That sounded weird, satellite phone part of the phone. But yes, 2 batteries in one phone. And they should be connected together when charging, so that way you don't have to worry about like, ooh, there's 2 ports that I gotta connect my phone. Of course, no. It's only going to be 1 connected port, but it's going to be 2 different batteries that are charged within that phone. Now that, to me, will solve a lot of battery issues with the phone. If anything, I don't understand why we didn't do this before. 2 batteries in a phone just makes so much sense. Split the power draining and the functionality, so that way we don't end up with dead batteries when we know the battery should not be dying that fast, you know? So I'm just gonna stop right here because I don't want to say too much. Too many ideas will just keep flowing. And anyways, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.